Let's create the permission sets. Permission sets represent a set of permissions that's used to grant additional access to one or more users without changing their profiles or reassigning profiles. You can use permission sets to grant access but not to deny access. So let's go ahead and get ready hands-on with the permission set groups. Let's launch our Trailhead playground now to follow along and try out the steps in this module. So as you know, to open your Trailhead playground, scroll down to the hands-on challenge and click launch. And then you will be navigated to the hands-on org. And let's set up the permission set group. Let's go to setup. Let's create permission sets. Select permission sets. Let's create new. Let's select as sales order. License is none. Save it. Save the permission set. Now add permission to activate the orders. So in the settings, type as orders. Select activate orders. Let's edit it and scroll to sales and enable the activate orders and save the changes. Now we have this notice that both read order and edit order were also enabled. So that's because order activation depends on being able to read and edit orders. Now save your changes. Now we need to add permission to create and delete orders. In order to do that, let's go to the settings and type orders and select orders this time. Let's click edit and enable the create and delete object permissions and save the changes. Now let's create the permission set for contracts. In permission sets, click new. Let's label it as sales contracts. License keep it as none and save the permission set. Now add the permissions to read, edit, delete contracts. So for that, find the settings as contracts and then select contracts this time and click edit. Now we need to enable the read, create, edit, delete permissions and save the changes. Now you can create a permission set group to contain the two permission sets. For that, creating permission sets and permission set groups, we need to create the users. So first add two users to your org. So let's go ahead and set up our two users. So to set up the users, let's go to users. And let's create user Eric Jackson. anything here. And the title is Sales Contracts Manager. Licenses Salesforce. This is minimum access Salesforce, and save Eric Jackson. Now let's create another user. Manage same. Now the title would be Salesforce Coordinator, and let's name it as email force.com free. Let's save it. This is a duplicate here. Let's name something. So let's now create a permission set group. So from setup, let's go to permission set groups. Let's refresh here. And then select the permission set. And enter the label as sales processing. And save the permission set group. Now add permission sets to the permission set group. So the permission set group, go to your sales processing which you created and add the permission set here. Select the sales order. Sales orders and add. And say it as done. Your first permission set group, sales processing, is set. Next, you add your users to this group. Return to the sales processing permission set group. And manage assignments. Click add assignments. Select Eric and Anuj. First, let's select Eric and assign it. That's successful. And say done. Now let's go back to the permission set, sales processing, and then go to Manage assignments. Let's add assignment. This time let's select Anuj and assign. But this is failing. You get an error. Just like with permission sets, you cannot assign a user to a permission set group if their license does not permit the permissions you want to assign. So ignore this message and click done. So what did we do in the permission sets creation? First, we listed the tasks, the sales processing job function, which includes activate orders. Then we create the create orders, and then we did the read, create, edit, and delete contracts. Then we asked, can we modify the existing permission sets or do we need to create new ones? We discovered that we needed to create two more new permission sets, and we created sales orders, sales contracts. Finally, we checked which users perform the sales processing job function, and we assigned it to Eric to the permission set group. Please go ahead and practice this in Trailhead.